Welcome back, frienderinos. Let's continue. Hope y'all are enjoying this so far. Hello! I'm pretty sure there's a different button for melee now. Yeah, it's F. Okay. Glad I remembered that. Right. Feels good, man. Also, whoops, sorry, Jacob. Didn't mean to order you to do that. Let's be careful, boy. The last time I beeped this puzzle up. Let's not beep it up this time, shall we? There we are. Very beautiful.
Use overload on them.
Oh, whoops.
Enemy down.
The interface is definitely better for PC because you can just do this. And I'll have to remember to do that more than trying to switch manually like in ME1, because I can never remember where the weapons are in that order. So,
We should have expected this.
Come on, we can still catch them.
Anywho. Well, not never, but it's a little difficult for me to remember sometimes, you know what I mean? A lot of the time. It has been classically. Maybe that won't be an issue for me one day, that'd be cool. But for now, it has been. Wish it still would be if I booted up everyone right now, but maybe not in the future. Be cool, you know.
Enemy down. Yes. Enemy down. Nice.
Hurry, Shepard. We are inside the loading docks. Vitor reprogrammed the heavy mech. It's tearing Plaza's squad apart.
They did want to get to Vitor first.
Get your squad into cover and I'll open the loading bay doors.
We'll take cover by the doors. Shepard, you take point.
And this is another thing I really like about 2 that I don't think was in 1, don't quote me though, but bam,
Going to cover.
bam. Out of interface commands, very easy,
point,
very
Shepard.
intuitive,
We'll
very
cover the
simple,
door.
very nice. I love that. Oh boy. Oh boy. Poor Cordons. Ah, that one. That scene always just makes me go, ooh. Cringe Durgan. Cringe Durgan. Activate. Poor woman. Poor man. Poor Cordons. They're getting fooked. Fooked real hard in the buttholes. Rippity.
Those Quarians never stood a chance.
So let's fook this thing in its giant metal butthole in return, shall we? Tyler's people are our people, after all, as far as Shepard's concerned. As far as 8 is concerned. We're gonna need that. Do we have anything against shields? Okay, yeah. I'll have to do that for now, and then switch to the armor when it's armor time. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and Unity, because Youchie. Actually, yeah, that'll also really help. And then, now. And they're both dead again. Or actually, no. Just Jacob. I will do a Unity again. Well, we're about to be out of here. This is the last encounter here. It's a little bit of meta knowledge that I'm using for this, but yeah. It's kind of gonna make sure this doesn't last too much longer. Alright. Alright, so it's already using that. It's already protected by armor, so I need to get that off of him, so Now.
Watch out!
There we are. We're gonna need this after using 2 unities.
This is your chance to go find Vitor while I tend to the wounded shepherd. He's probably somewhere in the back of the loading bay.
Thanks, Tali. You're a definite... I was gonna say bro, but she's more like a sis, because, you know, female. But I'm pretty sure y'all know that.
Monsters coming back. Bex will protect. Safe from swarms. Have to hide. No monsters. No swarms. No.
Vitor?
No Vitor. Not here. Swarms can't find. Monsters coming. Have to hide.
This man deserves infinite hugs. Infinite hugs. All of the hugs possible. Poor man.
Nobody's gonna hurt you anymore.
I don't think he can hear you, Commander.
Have to hide. Mex will protect.
Kind of spooky that we can insta-hack something that a clearly master technician
Human.
made,
Where did you hide?
because he hacked all the
How come
mechs
they
too.
didn't find you?
But
Who
hey,
didn't find us?
The monsters. The swarms. They took everyone.
it worked. And they had to do something for a Paragon option here. That one makes sense. It's just... Shepard's not a tech person either. Maybe the Omni tool is just that sophisticated, but instant hacking just anything? I don't know, man. That just still is weird to me that was how they did the Paragon option. It's a little unrealistic in my opinion. Although, yes, this isn't like... It's science fiction, though. A lot of this series is pretty based in hard science, too. So I'm not sure I like that, you know, that's so easy for us. There's a few things in this game that feel a little bit unrealistically easy for us, but, you know, the whole... In games like these, characters... You know, your avatar character, let's be frank here, that's essentially what Shepard is. She or he, they're, you know, there's countless, you know, if you search, you know, something akin to owning Shepard on YouTube or something, there's several video essays talking about this. There's just all sorts of things, all sorts of people have touched on this, you know, that are content creators, that are fans of this series or that have played them. There's just... The games like are really designed around creating your Shepard and their story, and essentially your story. And I think a lot of the engagement honestly does come from a lot of the badassery you feel, you know, when you play your Shepard the way that you want. Especially in these games, the interrupts really give you a sense of power that the first game didn't really have. Like, it had other senses of power, but not quite that one. I really love what the idea of the Paragon and Renegade interrupts, and I would like to use a similar concept in the Dream RPG that I have been formulating in my head and kind of, you know, putting down on paper gradually throughout my life so far. One day I really would like to learn enough about game development in order to get one RPG made. And I want it to essentially be the magnum opus of my life. We'll see if I get there, friendos. And if I don't, I'm certain I will find other endeavors to satisfy me, such as this channel and other things. But yeah, that is a huge dream of mine.
Why didn't the colonists fight back, Vitor? What happened?
You don't know. You didn't see. But I see everything.
Looks like security footage. He must have pieced it together manually.
What the hell is that?
My god. I think it's a collector. Is that some kind of alien?
They're a species from somewhere beyond the Omega-4 relay. Only a few people have ever seen one in person.
They usually work through intermediaries, like slavers or hired mercenaries. If they're involved with the Reapers somehow, it could explain what happened to the colonies.
And spoiler, they are, of course.
The Collectors have advanced technology. They could have a weapon that disables an entire settlement at once.
The Seeker swarms. No one can hide. The Seekers find you, freeze you. Then the monsters take you away.
Oof. Vitor hug.
What happened next?
The monsters took the people onto the ship, and then they left. The ship flew away. But they'll be back for me. No one escapes.
I think that's probably all we're getting out of him, Commander.
We appreciate what you told us. You were very helpful.
I studied them. The monsters. The swarms. I recorded them with my Omni tool. Lots of readings. Electromagnetic. Dark energy.
We need to get this data to the elusive man. Grab the car in and call the shuttle to come pick us up.
What? Vitor is injured. He needs treatment, not an interrogation.
We won't hurt him. We just need to see if he knows anything else. He'll be returned unharmed.
Your people tried to betray us once already. If we give him to you, we'll never get the intel we need.
Praza was an idiot, and he and his men paid for it. You're welcome to take Vitor's Omnitool data, but please, just let me take him.
He's traumatized and he needs medical care. Tally will give us the Omnitool data and take him to the flotilla.
Understood, Commander.
Thank you, Shepard. I'm glad you're still the one giving the orders.
She wouldn't have it any other way.
If I find
She'd
anyone
fucking
who can help,
leave them
I'll
if
let
she
you
had
know.
any other way. She might kill them
We're
if she
ready for
didn't have
pickup.
a choice, a say in how things get done, at least. And honestly, leave or kill, in her mind, really only depends on
Good work on Freedom's progress.
how
The
much
Quarians forwarded their
of a
findings
chance
to
she thinks she has of
debriefing.
killing them all, except
No
for
new data.
Jacob and
Surprising
maybe
Oliver
Miranda and others that
history. You and
don't
I
wanna
have
fuck
different
with her.
methods, but I can't argue with your results.
and so don't antagonize her. Actually, I feel like she'd be more. I think she'd honestly be a little more inclined on just leaving and trying to find her old friends at that point, if she wasn't really given a say. But considering now we know about the collectors, well, you know, internally she's like, okay, fine, well, I guess I am here for the long haul. And she's going to make the most of it, and at the very least, you know, they're letting her call the shots for the most part, and so she's going to go about things as ethically as she feels is necessary, and as long as she can do that, and she's fighting against something this bad, then yeah, she decides that, yeah, it's best to try to not cross Cerberus, probably on principle, too, considering, you know, the kind of shit they clearly used to do back in ME1 era, which was it? Yeah, it was 2 years, right? Anyway.
You ever think about playing nice once in a while?
Diplomacy is great when it works, but difficult when everyone already perceives you as a threat. But more importantly, you confirm the collectors are behind the abductions.
Tell me what you know about these collectors.
They periodically travel to the terminus systems, looking to gather seemingly unimportant items or specimens, usually in exchange for their technology. When their transactions are complete, they disappear as quickly as they arrived, back beyond the unmapped Omega-4 relay. Until now, we've had no evidence of direct aggression by the collectors.
Honestly, she doesn't feel like she's going to get much out of him at this point. Okay, granted, if I was really playing like 100% as Ada right now, I might try to ask most of this, maybe. But at the same time, she's... Honestly, no, the more I think about it, I feel like maybe she really is just like, okay, get to the point, you know, tell me what's up, what are the real terms of this, and then... Yeah, I think she'll
You're
go with
holding
this one
something
here.
back. How do you know the Reapers are involved?
The patterns are there, buried in the data. The Council and the Alliance want to believe the Reaper threat died with Sovereign. You and I know better. I won't wait until the Reapers are on the march. We need to take the fight to them.
If this is a war, I'll need an army, or a really good team.
I've already compiled a list of soldiers, scientists, and mercenaries. You'll get dossiers on the best of them. Finding them and convincing them to work with you could be challenging, but you're a natural leader. I'll continue to track the collectors. When they make their next appearance, I'll notify you and your team. Be ready.
Well, considering she knows people move on after 2 years, like, she's just like, alright, I'm working for goddamn Cerberus. She knows that probably everyone on her old crew is probably going to mistrust Cerberus. She's probably not even wanting to expend the energy to talk to him about that. She has a feeling she knows what's up with her old team. They're probably off doing their own thing now and think she's dead as hell and wouldn't want to work with Cerberus. Thankfully, it's not quite that. And she also knows that Tali, isn't going to work for Cerberus. At least she doesn't think she would. But she'll be surprised later. I love Tali in this game. I love her in this game. Oh my Jesus, I love what they did with her in this game. I love her loyalty mission. I love that you can hug her. It's just the most valid-ass thing. I love hugging Tali. I wish there was just an option to hug every freaking character in the game. Whenever. Just like there's an option in every dialogue box, just to hug everyone. But that's me, I love hugging. I love spreading the Dergy love everywhere. Wow. Anyway.
Aranda and Jacob aren't enough. How many do you need to keep me in check?
I've made it clear to Miranda and Jacob that you're in charge. You decide who joins your squad.
Alright, well.
Everyone else on this list was chosen specifically for this mission. They're the best.
Alright, well. That's certainly a lot of concessions and a bit more than she was expecting to get. So at this point, she's like, alright, fine.
You worry about the collectors. I'll make sure my team's ready.
Good. 2 things before you go. First, head to Omega and find Morden Solus. He's a brilliant Solarian scientist. Our intelligence suggests he may know how to counteract the Collector's paralyzing seeker swarms.
Sounds good. And what else?
I found a pilot I think you might like. I hear he's one of the best. Someone you could trust.
Hey, Commander. Just like old times, huh?
Yep. I love
believe it's
Joker.
you, Joker.
Look who's talking. I saw you get spaced.
Got lucky with a lot of strings attached. How'd you get here?
It all fell apart without you, Commander. Everything you stirred up, the Council just wanted it gone. The team was broken up, record sealed, and I was grounded. The Alliance took away the one thing that mattered to me. Hell yeah, I joined Cerberus.
You really trust the elusive man?
Well, I don't trust anyone who makes more than I do. But they aren't all bad. Saved your life, let me fly, and there's this.
Shepard's booty, I mean, what? Also, Jeff's got a pretty nice booty himself. I'm sorry, okay? I'm bi. Let me be bi, friends. God, I love this scene, by the way. Apologies for kind of spoiling it with that perviness, but welcome to my channel, I guess. Hi, friends. I'm a Durgan. I'm a bit pervy. Get used to it. I don't know what that last sound was, but yeah. I was trying to hum along and I lost myself. I know what that was. That's what that was. Anyway. Lost it, Lar. God, I love this scene. And yep, of course, Normandy, SR2. No other choice for a name, as far as 8 is concerned, as far as, I mean, literally any Shepard is concerned, or at the very least, she wouldn't think there's another choice. And I feel like if the other Shepard had other ideas, Joker would be like, no, you gotta name it the Normandy, man. And then they'd go with that. So, anyway. Either way, you don't have a choice in this game. In other games, you have a choice to name your ship, which is neat, of course, and stuff like that, but... yeah. I don't feel like you need to name the Normandy. The Normandy is home to... The Normandy is really good at feeling like home in this game particularly, but 1, 2, and 3... 1, 2, and 3, all 3 games. Hey, I didn't mean to say it that way. I didn't even mean that. I mean, in the first game and the third game, too. But the way I said it sounded like 1, 2, and 3, which is also the exact same thing, said in another way that makes sense. Pretty interesting how the English language works, huh, friendos? Alright. If you're lost and need help navigating the world, pressing M or left shift will bring up an objective marker while on a mission or a map while visiting a hub. I like to read stuff like that out loud while I'm waiting. It's a skill I like practicing on this channel. And on Twitch as well. By the way, twitch.tv/DergTedErgenfriends. Wow. Follow me and shit. Wow. Anyway. And like and subscribe while you're at it on the YouTubes. Wow. And comment on the YouTubes. Wow. Anyway. Insert normal YouTuber, like, blurb here. Follow him on Twitter, you know, the whole
I'd
works.
strongly recommend starting by acquiring more than
Really, that's it for me, though. For now, anyway.
We know the
Twitter's where it
collectors
ends
use
for
some type
me.
of advanced technology
now.
to immobilize their victims. We'll need him to develop a countermeasure to protect us.
And without that countermeasure, we'll be helpless if we ever run into the collectors.
Acquiring Professor Solus seems like the most logical place to start.
Who are you?
I am the Normandy's artificial intelligence. The crew like to refer to me as Edie.
Oh boy. She knows enough about AIs in one to not be fond of this idea.
Shut that thing down. I don't want it on my ship.
Have I offended?
Shepard spent a great deal of time fighting rogue AI. Geth, mostly. Plus that incident with the Alliance's Hannibal system on Luna.
Put it,
Distrust
well
is
put,
logical,
Miranda.
Shepard, unlike the irrational mistrust of most humans. However, I am no threat to you or anyone else. I observe and offer analysis and advice. Nothing more.
Alright, well, at this point, she's still like, yeah, I don't believe that shit. But, you know. Time to focus on more productive lines of thought as far as she's concerned, so.
Now that we've got that sorted out, let's move on to these dossiers.
Final preparations for takeoff are complete, Commander. When you're ready to go, just pick a destination from the galaxy map in the CIC and I'll plot a course.
Jacob and I should return to our posts. Come find us if you have any questions.
And I love Jennifer Hale's performance as Shepard in this game, particularly. One, yes, still good. This game, she fucking perfected her. Ah, I love the tone. I love the way she speaks. It's hard to kind of put into words. But it just kind of sounds like worn-out veteran, which she should be by now, especially after literally dying once. But I love her tone of voice. I love how badass she sounds. I just love her. God damn it. Especially because, you know, she's my Shepard, as kind of I touched on earlier. And I have a lot of personal experiences, you know, choosing my way of going through the games and the moral choices that I make, etc. Anywho, friends, I'll see y'all in the next episode where we explore the fancy new Normandy SR2. So, like, comment, and subscribe if you'd like to, friendos. You can follow me on my Twitter. It's known when I go live on the Twitch. At least that's the only thing I use it for now. I might use it for other things later. And speaking of the Twitch, twitch.tv/DergTheDergen if you'd like to see me play games live every once in a while. I just variety stream over there, whatever I want to be playing. Right now I'm playing Cuphead, just because I like me some platformers too. But if that doesn't interest you, I'll be streaming all sorts of shiznit over there, including probably games like this, because I fucking love RPGs of all kinds. But regardless, frienderinos, I hope you all have a lovely day, and I will see you in my next video. Peace.